Good morning, students. I would like to welcome you to the very first GHAR-AGE Academy speech. My name is Michael Rada. I am a human, and I'm the founder of Industry 5.0, so as the founder of the GHAR-AGE Academy. And before we continue, let me share with you my journey. Because every one of us have his journey or her journey. And mine started on 24th December 1971, the day I was born. And there are 6 dates together which changed my life. On the very first day, or from the very first day, I start to learn through curiosity, through exploration, through education. I start to learn to consume not things, but wisdom of the world. The second day which changed my life is 20th November 1989, the day when Czechoslovak Socialist Republic gets to the end and started the life of a new republic, Czechoslovakia and later Czechia. It was the day when I started to deliver the content. I started to write and publish. And few months later, I started my first career as a worker in a steel factory. The third day, which changed my life, is the birth of my daughter. Beautiful girl, which make me to work even harder, to get her all what she needs and what she loves to have. Next 3 dates are no more dates related to my employment as an employee, but to my entrepreneurship, because it started on the 1st April 2013, and it started as a manual work again. The next one was 22nd October 2014, when my own company was registered and started to work. And the third day is the 1st December 2015, when Industry 5.0 started its journey as a first industrial evolution ever led by man, by a human. What does it mean? This means 15 employees. This means 23 years of employment as an employee. This means 6 countries in which I was able to work. And as an individual, as an entrepreneur, I was just one entrepreneur, and I created just one company. And I did it just for one planet. And what was my aim? It changed. At the very beginning, my aim was to have friends, then to finish the school and the university, and be the best in the work which I have done. I would like to speak the languages I have learned, and there has been 4 of them, and I concentrated on the career growth as an employee. But with entrepreneurship, everything changed. And my aim was just one, to create wasteless world and to be human. The start was in a small city of 3,000 inhabitants in the middle of Europe, in a city called Nové Strašecí. Then I learned more from the country I was living in Czechia. And after that, I never used Russian anymore, but I work for companies seated in Frankfurt, Germany, in Austria, in Indonesia, and even in Japan. And I enjoy it. But as an entrepreneur, I created industrial upcycling, which broke all the borders. Same as Industry 5.0, which became a global tool. Firstly, I have learned through games. After that, through learning and studying. And professional experience. The on-hand experience was very important for me, and the languages reduced to Czech and English, which share my day. How I reach higher and higher in my journey, because I was never doing only what was requested by I was doing more than that. And as an entrepreneur, I did not copy anyone. I started the Blue Ocean projects. I started the first industrial evolution ever led by man. What was the meaning of my life? I recognized that we are living in beautiful cities. Like Ruble, like Paris, like Plzeň. We are living in beautiful cities which we fill with trash. And we work in factories which produce even more trash than a city in a year. And we produce products which frequently never reach the end user. And we store them in big metal houses, calling them warehouses, and we ask for more because we do not have enough. And we throw our products away, even without trying to repair them. And this is the output of just one shift. All these parts get wasted because there is something wrong with them. And if we walk home or ride home, maybe we recognize that something what was called food, it's called bio-waste today. And we look at the red sky above our heads and we ask ourselves, where do we work? Where do we live? I will answer this question. We live on this planet. It's called the Earth. And once it was called blue marble. It's the same planet around which the humans establish a global landfill called space debris. This is 170 million pieces of space trash smaller than 10 centimeters. It's not all. You have to add another 600,000 of 10 to 30 centimeters and 80 plus thousand for 30 plus centimeters. We are living on a planet in which the industries dig inside, hunting for the only criteria of success for more, no matter what, only more is needed. And this is the planet we are living on. This is the planet we are living on together with 7.7 billion people, without knowing that 200 years ago it was just 1 billion. And 100 years ago it was just 1.5 billion. This means that in 100 years the population on the planet is 5 times bigger, despite 2 world wars, more than 600 local war conflicts and 2 global pandemics. And in 2050 it should be 11 billion people living on the same planet. And just now, please remember the last image. What is the reality? The World Bank says that the waste volume will grow till 2050 everywhere. It says that almost all the waste is recyclable or reusable, but in the same report it says, sorry, only 13.5% is being recycled. And the same bank says that in 2016, the estimated value of waste industry was 285 billion US dollars. But in 2023, so in just 2 years, it should be 435 billion. This is why the waste industry is being rated as the third most profitable industry in the world. Because we are living on a planet. We are spread in 206 countries according to UN, only 195. We speak 7,000 languages and we ride 1 billion cars. And we let 9 million people dying from being hungry every single year, despite the fact that we throw every single day more than 23 million tons of food away. And we let 800,000 people dying from being thirsty, despite the fact that only in California the crude oil industry consumes 347 million liters of drinking water every single day. We fight our fires with firefighting trucks which carry the same amount of water which is needed to produce just one hamburger. And we do it on the same planet where even this image is a reality. We build our cars to store them on graveyards of new cars. We run factories on which backyard are landfills. We grow our food to throw it away because the leaves are not green enough. And we do the same with packaging because there is written single use on it. So we throw it away without any consideration there. It can be reused. What was the result of my work, or what is the result of my work, of my entrepreneurship? I work daily from 5 to 5, from Monday to Sunday. I do educate on universities, on schools. I am preparing the Industry 5.0 MBA. In the 8 years, I drove more than 300,000 kilometers in my car. And I took no incentives, no funding, no money from other people to do my business. Business which was named one of the top 10 trends of next decade. What is the result of my entrepreneurship? I prevented more than 1 million metric tons of products to become waste. I published more than 3,500 articles. I hold over 150 speeches and workshops. I realized more than 50 projects, and I was able to establish the Industry 5.0 ambassadorship in 7 countries. But people in 126 countries have learned about systematic waste prevention, which I developed. And on the 7th of January, even the European Union named Industry 5.0 officially the part of the Sustainable Development Framework of European countries. If I can do it, you can do it. Because everyone can become entrepreneur, but not everyone can become employee. And money is not important as aim and endurance, but I don't say the work should be done for free. No, not at all. I run a profitable company, and I'm happy that the profits can be shared. And please understand that everyone, including you, can change the world. And do not shame to ask for advice. And do not shame to learn from old mistakes to prevent them happen again. And there is no reason why only copy the others. And what is the most important? Please, remain human and stay on this path. My name is Michael Rada. And when I was 42, I decided to build Wasteless World. And I'm doing it every single day on my journey. And this is why I created the GHAR-AGE Academy. To let you do the same much faster than me, much earlier. And I will be happy if we do it together. Because it is my aim to build Wasteless World, and this is not the world of digitalized human. Because if you look at it, the digitalized human will live in such a world. Because data don't need any light. But I recognized this danger 7 or 8 years ago already. And I decided to build a Wasteless World. And my world looks like this. This is my home, which I would like to share with you, same as the knowledge. Please be welcome in the GHAR-AGE Academy and be great students, be great teachers, be the role models for all who will be living in the wasteless world. Have a nice time free of waste and wasting in all its forms, and stay safe. Goodbye.